Well, perched atop the Mount Sequoyah Center, the newly renovated Overlook is once again open to the public, offering what many consider the most breathtaking panoramic view in all of Fayetteville. Joining us now, we've got John and Emily from Mount Sequoyah with more. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, thanks for having us.
This is exciting. I mean, just looking at the images from it and seeing that you had a big celebration happen to kind of launch this thing. So what's new for folks who maybe haven't been up to the Overlook in a while? What is it like?
Well, one of the nicest thing is the whole thing is accessible. So in the planning process, even though there's a difference in the grade from the road to the Overlook, it's accessible for all. Yeah. And so you can probably put 150 people out there.
Wow.
And then there's a beautiful mural that highlights the city of Fayetteville, and it starts at the Air Museum to some of the buildings that are on our campus and everything in between that's iconic.
Beautiful, yeah,
wow.
Beautiful.
So all of these upgrades, how is this going to improve the experience?
Yeah, it's really focused things and taking it one more step away from the little parking lot that it used to be and into a space that really focuses on pedestrians, people spending time watching the sunset, and just emphasizing the view and the nature that's out there instead of the cars and the roadway that's driving past.
Yeah, sure. I'm always interested in the why. What did you all hear? Why did you decide to do this renovation to that Overlook?
Yeah, I think Mount Sequoyah it's a treasure. So people know the cross. It's been here since the 20s and 30s. And so it was just a treasured space of Mount Sequoyah. And so we really wanted to do something. We had a placemaking grant. And so when we were looking at our whole campus, we were like, well, the best space to look at this, the best public space that we have is that cross and that overlook that looks out over the entire city. So really trying to connect that with the rest of our campus. We couldn't think of a better spot to do something. And the community resonated with it. Like we did focus groups, sessions, we walked around the campus, and that really was what people were looking for, was something like this.
It's so interesting because, you had that little parking lot there. It almost felt like you were doing something naughty. I don't know, when you went up there, it was a little bit clandestine. You parked your car, you kind of like, hiked over to it. But now it feels like you've made a place for those folks who want to come up and take in that panoramic view.
More welcoming, maybe?
Yeah, that's the right word.
Yes, it's definitely a special place to have events. So what rental options do you have available?
Yeah, so we have, and won't mention any names, but there's an upcoming proposal that is happening there, and it'll be our first proposal.
Oh, that's so cool.
On there. We're looking forward to that. We've had a private event there. We had our first public event there. And so it just gives people the opportunity to have an event there, then go across the street, and we have Young Lodge. And so it's a great place to cater out of or have the front lawn area. We're looking forward to doing some progressive dinners where you start with cocktails on the Overlook, then have a meal on the lawn, and then go over there for dessert and sunset.
Yeah, that'll be a beautiful kind of evening. Well, talk to me about community influence and impact that you all have, because I feel like the Mount Sequoyah area has just become so instrumental in so many young groups, performance groups, artists, chefs. Maybe talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, we really do see ourselves as a platform for other people to host their own events and something that we can lift up. We want to work with people. Can we partner? Can we work together to do a collaborative project? Or if you're ready for it and just want to host something yourself, then we're here for that too. And then something we noticed is that the more we do our own programs and events, the more it tells the community what we are and that they can come.
I love that.
Because I think for a long time in Fayetteville's history, people didn't feel like they could come. They felt like they were trespassing or that it was like something that's not for them. And so we've really tried to flip that script and say, Mount Sequoyah is for you. We want people that are local and people that are visiting, that are tourists, to come in and really enjoy our space and see what's possible. I mean, we have 27 acres and 50 buildings and structures. It's huge.
Wow.
It's huge, yeah. Well, what's your website if people are looking for more information or maybe want to consider renting the Overlook?
Yeah, so it'd be mountsequoyah.org. And then we also are on Facebook and Instagram.
Right.
Great.
And one of the things that I think that it's unique about us is we're a nonprofit, so our shareholders are the community.
Yeah.
So when we do have income, it goes back into community programming, making scholarships available, making artist space available. And so the shareholders are really Northwest Arkansas. And I think that that's something unique that you don't see in other properties.
Yes,
Good
people
point.
are invested, and now they can come and experience this beautiful new overlook. Thank you both so much for joining us. Yeah,
Welcome.
absolutely.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Come check it out.
We will.